Namaste, welcome back. So, we are discussing universal human values. Last session was on respect. Respect is right evaluation, over evaluation, under evaluation, or otherwise evaluation is disrespect. We are able to clearly see that evaluation is based on self, not on the body. When we see self of the other human being and myself, our purpose is same. I want to live happily. The other also want to live happily in continuity. Our purpose is same and our program is also same. To understand harmony and live in harmony at all the 4 levels. The other human being program is also same. Our potential is also same. I have this potential for imagining. The other also has the potential for imagining. So our potential is same. What is the minimum content of respect? The other is similar to me. That is respect. There are similarities at the level of self in terms of purpose, program, and potential. But when you see, there are also difference between one human being and another. As we can see, all of us has some differences, right? But at the level of body, at the level of physical facilities, at the level of beliefs, we are different. So if you take on the base of body, we are having different age, different gender, different race, different strength, no? Physical strength. So at that level of body, we are different. Are you able to see that? On the base of physical facilities, somebody has more money, somebody has less money. And the post, right? If I am able to highlight this difference between other human being, will it lead to respect or differentiation? So if I say I am male, only male should get respect. So is it respect or differentiation?
Differentiation.
So it will lead to disrespect. Right? That's why so many movements are happening, no? Gender equality, male dominating society, female dominating society. We have so many problems. And age also. Only elders need respect.
No, sir.
Youngers also need respect. Right? A 4 is boy and a 40 years man both needs respect. Respect is based on body or self.
Self.
The 4 is by also coexistence of self and body, and 40 years also coexistence of
Self and body.
so self needs respect. But we are seeing these differences on the basis of body, physical facilities like money. Only people has money thinks that, or people thinks that only if I have more money I will get more,
Respect.
or if I am in a good position then only everybody will respect based on the post. So in institutes also we see, the people who are in the high post gets, and the people who is working in the
Under them will get the low respect.
yeah. So is it respect or differentiation?
Differentiation.
The person who is working as a attender or a sweeper is also human being, coexistence of self and body. That self also needs.
Respect.
And on the beliefs, isms, we try to respect only certain ism people. We don't certain respect certain ism. Based on this, is it respect or differentiation?
Differentiation.
So many fights are happening, no, because of this. Then we try to see that sections like I belong to this branch, you belong to that branch, my branch is superior. Is it respect or differentiation?
Differentiation.
So all these are basis for differentiations. All these differentiations results in disrespect. In our day-to-day living, what we are trying to do, trying to accept the other human being is similar to me, or I am trying to show that we are different from the other. What is happening?
B, sir.
A or B? Always I see, no, I am unique, I am different, I am special. Everybody should respect me. Why should I respect others? When I am not able to see that other human being is coexistence of self and body, these differences happens. If I am the point I see that other human being also coexistence of self and body, I can see myself needs respect. His or herself is also needs.
Respect.
Then I don't see the differences. So you may ask, sir, when head of the institute comes, we all stand up. No? But a sweeper comes, we don't stand up. Then is it difference? Or from tomorrow, sir, you said all human beings similar to me, everybody needs respect. So from tomorrow, I should wish everybody like this. My hand will get pain. Having the feeling of respect is important for principal or for sweeper. Expression may be different. See, at my home, I may bend or hug my father to express my feeling of respect. To my son who is 4 years old, I may not hug him or I may not touch his feet. I will just pat on his shoulder, right? So the expression of feeling is different for different people, but whether I have this feeling of respect for the other or not, that is important. So principal comes, we stand up to show our feeling of respect like that. If peon or sweeper comes, we don't stand up, but still I have this feeling within, or I am seeing that they are different. That is important. So what we are doing? We have this feeling within, or we are trying to show the differences based on this body, physical facilities, and isms or information, beliefs. So we had to check this. Now let us see, our purpose is same, our program is same, our potential is same, the other is similar to me. At the level of self also we are different. That is, our competence may not be same. So what is competence? My imagination guided by natural acceptance. How much of my imagination is guiding by natural acceptance? That is my competence. So I may be taking more or decisions or my behavior or my imagination, my desires are little more motivated by natural acceptance. The other human being may be motivated more by preconditioning and sensation, or less motivated by natural acceptance. So our, at the level of self where we are different, our competence. So on the basis of right evaluation of our mutual competence, I recognize our complementarity and fulfill it. This difference also I don't see as difference. I see this difference to help each other, complement each other. Right. Suppose I am having less understanding. If the other has more understanding and is more responsible than me, what I will do? I will try to
Learn from the other.
learn from the other. I am committed to understand from the other. If the other lacks in understanding and I have more understanding than the other, then what I have to do with responsibility? I have to leave responsibility with other unconditionally, unperturbed by the behavior of the other. I should not get irritated, anger, opposition. Even if the other is making 100-time mistake, I should see the trust on intention, and I can see that he is doing mistakes with lack of competence only, not lack of intention. So without disturbing, I should be living with the responsibility, and also I am committed to facilitate understanding in the other. I try to help him. Once the other is assured in relationship, not before that. They should also be assured of our relationship, that this person is there to help me. If he is assured, then I can help. If he is not able to see relationship with me, then I am not be able to start the dialogue also, right? He is not able to listen also. So, what is the complete content of respect? The other is similar to me. We are complementarity to
Each other.
so all these differences based on body, physical facilities, and beliefs. Now I don't see this as difference. If I am able to see the other is similar, and we are different in our competence, then I'll try to help him. I see these differences at the level of body. Suppose if I am having more physical strength, the other is having less physical strength. I will try to help in lifting some weight which he is not able to do. And if other is not more having more understanding, I'll try to learn from him. So I don't see these differences now. So when we discussed in the previous sessions the peer pressure, so what is the peer pressure? We are trying to get respect from others by wearing certain type of clothes, by speaking in certain language, and doing something so that we get their attention. We get this feeling of respect from others. What is happening by this? I am in some pressure. I should look better than them. They should look at me. What I have to do so that they will pay attention to me. I am comfortable or I am in pressure.
Pressure.
So that is what we is the peer pressure we discussed in the previous sessions. Now, after understanding respect is right evaluation, I understand this. I have this feeling of respect within me. I'm not expecting from others. I have this right evaluation of me. Then what is happening? I have my self respect for myself and respect for others also. Now I'm not depending on the other for this feeling. If somebody appreciate me, I know what is my state. If other is also commenting me, I know now, I evaluate myself what I am. So when I am trying to right evaluate me, I am not under the pressure. I am not conform to the other. I am not in the other's hand for feeling. I have this feeling within. Now I am unaffected by the behavior of the other. If the security guard is wishing or not wishing, I don't feel bad, right? So, but I am responsible in the relationship from my side, unconditionally making effort for mutual development. So, to sum up this respect is right evaluation with feeling of trust and intention, because trust is the foundation value, right? If I doubt on intention, I don't have this feeling of relationship. I have opposition, anger, irritation. With this, I may not be able to rightly evaluate the other, and also I am not able to evaluate myself. I'm over evaluating myself. So trust is important. So we have discussed under evaluation, over evaluation, otherwise evaluation is disrespect. Differentiation is also
Disrespect.
on the basis of body, physical facilities, beliefs. So respect on the basis of self. The other is like me, similar to me. We are complementarity to.
Each other.
The only difference is in our level of
Understanding.
so how much, what is competence? How much of my imagination is on the basis of our natural acceptance? If other has more understanding, he is more responsible than me, I will learn from him. If I have more understanding, I will live responsibly with the other, and I will facilitate understanding in the other once the other is assured in relationship, not before that. The important thing I already told, the feeling can be universal. Feeling of respect is for all. Feeling of trust is for all. The expression can be different based on our local, cultural, geographical, social, family practices. As I told, when I see my father, I may touch the feet. The same in the other geographical places, they may express in other way, different way, right? So they have different way of expressing the feeling. Expression may be different for different person, different people, different places, different times. But the feeling of respect is there or not there. I have to check within. That is universal. Feeling is universal. Expression can be different. So we take flowers to show our respect, right? Time to time also it's changing. Previously we used to touch the feet. Now it is we are not touching the feet. We are just waving hi. That is also expressing feeling of respect. So the expression may be different, but the feeling is universal. So with this, we'll take home assignments. As we discussed, do you feel that we are special, unique, different from others, or we feel that we are similar to others in our day-to-day interaction? Do you tend to compete or collaborate with your classmates? When you are more at ease, when you are collaborating or when you are competing? When you are seeing you are different from others, you are comfortable, ease, or when you are collaborating with others, you are ease, comfortable.
Collaborate.
So just check what happened in your past experiences, situations. So share how you felt. We'll discuss much more about this collaboration and competition in the next session. When do you feel comfortable within? When you differentiate or when you rightly evaluate the other?
Rightly evaluate.
When the other rightly evaluate, when the other over evaluates you, under evaluates you, or rightly evaluates you, when you are comfortable.
If he rightly evaluates us, then we'll be comfortable.
So you can share some incidents in the next class. So what is naturally acceptable? To respect, to be complementary, or to differentiate?
Respect.
So between classmate from your region section speaking in your language and a classmate from another region section speaking a different language. So when we see the other state or another student who is speaking different language, do we have the same respect for him also, or we differentiate? We have to check. So we'll take your assignment sharing in the next class. So now we'll go for quiz. You may reflect on this. Which of the following statement is true? Intention of a human being is always doubtful. One's intention is always to make the other happy. Intention of a human being keeps varying from time to time. Intention of a human being can never be understood.
Intention of a human being can never be understood. One's intention is always to make the other happy.
What is true?
One's intention is always to make the other happy.
That is trust. The feeling of relationship exists between
Self and self.
self and
Self.
the naturally acceptable feelings in relationship are definite, indefinite, sometimes definite, sometimes indefinite, vary from person to person.
Definite.
Definite. Feelings are definite. Which of the following is true? Reaction is naturally acceptable, response is naturally acceptable. One reacts when the conduct is definite, one responds when the conduct is indefinite. Response is naturally
Acceptable.
money can buy everything. The statement is based on right feeling, precondition, right understanding, natural acceptance.
Preconditioning.
So give the best suited answer. With feeling of trust, there is always a compromise in relationship. With feeling of trust, there is no opposition for the other. With a feeling of trust, there is effort to withdraw from the other. With a feeling of trust, there is ignorance of mistakes of the other.
There is no opposition for the other.
If I have the trust within me for the other, I will never get opposition, irritation, anger. Every human being does not have the same natural acceptance, program for right understanding, potential to understand, competence.
Competence.
We are different at the level of competence. On the basis of right evaluation of our mutual competence in human-human relationship, we recognize our complementarity, differences, superiority, inferiority.
Complementary.
Over-evaluation as a tendency leads to.
Ego.
So this is the quiz. Thank you. We'll be meeting in the next session with other feelings in relationship. So we'll see there. Thank you. Namaste.